Today I messed up by not coding my robot well as it didn't work during the science festival. Science festival was going on in school and I thought I would absolutely stun everyone there by showing off my robot. Now calling this thing a robot is being a bit too generous. It looks like it only screams help me. It also has wheels and I coded some things into it. I even checked it thoroughly the night before the festival, making sure it works. The festival was today and teachers from other schools came to check out what we had done. I was in a stall with two other girls so I was really trying to impress them as well. Teachers come to check out what we did, and I present my thing being really proud and kept explaining how it worked, what kind of things I did to it. I turned the thing on to showcase more of its abilities and it doesn't turn on. I gave them a nervous smile and tried again, but nope. It doesn't work at all no matter what I do. Looked back at the girls and they were getting red trying to hold their laughter. I stuttered the whole time after that and one of the teachers gave me a pat on the back. This is my second awkward moment at my new school in the span of 3 days. I don't know how much longer I can endure this. Today I messed up by playing the elevator game. Me and my friend decided we were going to play the elevator game. It's a game where you press the buttons in an elevator in a specific order and this causes you to go to a demonic world. We obviously did not think this would actually work. My friend and I stopped in a parking garage on our campus and started the elevator game by going to the first floor. Immediately, 3 girls hop on and press 3 completely different buttons from the ones we needed to do for the game. For some reason, this really cracked me up that the game fell apart so quickly. And the fact that it would be weird for me to start laughing randomly in an elevator started to crack me up even more. I had a fart I was holding in at the time, and things were starting to look bad. I had to juggle between trying to not fart and trying to not laugh. Neither was acceptable in this situation. Unfortunately, I played my cards wrong. I held my abs tight to avoid laughing, and in that brief moment I put down my guard for my butthole. I ripped. And I ripped it hard. There was no mistaking this. This wasn't an innocent floor squeak from my shoe. This was me thunderously farting in an elevator full of strangers. Everyone was silent. A laugh honestly would have helped here, the silence hurt more. I can only imagine those poor girls in that elevator were all just disgusted with me. My friend's jaw hit the floor. I had just farted in an elevator, and he was associated with me. We watched as the floors ticked up, and then walked out in shame. I thought the worst thing that could come from playing the elevator game was that I would be trapped in a world of demons. I was wrong. Today I messed up getting distracted by pretty girls at a red light. I was maybe a year or 2 into having my license. While working my part-time job at Subway I was asked to do a bank run to make a cash deposit. I hop in my car and shortly after stop at a red light. Hearing a honk from the left turning lane beside me, I glance over to see a couple pretty girls from school. We exchange banter for 10 seconds or so before they receive a green arrow signal to turn. I was so fixated on the interaction that I presumed I too had been given a green light. As we smile and wave goodbye I proceeded to rear-end the car in front of me. Very embarrassing moment and later found out they laughed the entire way home. To make matters worse, the woman I rear-ended had just started her vacation which made me feel pretty crummy ruining her day. Today I messed up by getting wasabi on my thing. Right now, this second. The pain's lingering like bad breath on a bus onk. I'm chilling at home, watching Twitch and having dinner. Like most people these days, I always eat and watch TV/YouTube at the same time. I'm completely in my own world, chilling alone, legs up with a plate of sushi on my lap. Here's the mess up. Whilst gorging away on my sushi, I was completely oblivious to the placement of the wasabi on top. I'm not sure exactly how it happened, but I assume whilst picking up that final piece before the crotchal Armageddon, I must have smeared wasabi onto my fingers. Us men all know that feeling all too well of needing to readjust down there. So whilst being hypnotized by the TV, oblivious of what's to come, I reposition my flesh nub, and I'm met with immediate pain. Not just burning, I'm talking Krakatoa on my thing. I still had wasabi on my fingers. I swear this wasabi is much more oily because washing it off has been far less than effective. It's been 5 minutes. Today I messed up said my work closed due to COVID in 2018. As the title says, I said the wrong thing when interviewer asked me why I left my last chef job for a big company. I told them they closed our department and let go the entire culinary department for COVID in 2018. They did close my department in 2018 due to rampant growth and we couldn't meet the minimum requirements anymore. I moved departments before they really did fire all of us due to COVID. Am I screwed? They asked me to email them my references so, do I retract my statement with correct information or let it go? I already think I didn't get the job. I have blue hair and they kept mentioning how conservative they are. I did mention I'd dye my hair if necessary, not an issue. Big question really is, do I retract my statement with the referral email or not?